Hi guys, Down Under Monkey. Today I'm going to try and pick this thing. I got it from Japan. One side of the key says YKK AP. The other side says Alpha. And that is a dimple lock. With a few different pins. Smooth as butter. It also came with this key cutting card. And these weird little keys that fit in the keyway but don't seem to do anything. Anyway, let's have a crack at it. Bottom of the keyway, and I've got a couple of flags here that I'm going to pick it with, a left and a right attempt to pick it with. Let's start on the left hand side. Does only feel like there's probably 5 pins on each side, so it doesn't feel like a massive amount. Just clicked into a tiny little false set. The movements are so minute in this as well, so you really have to pay attention to what's going on. Pin 2 doesn't do anything. Pin 3 doesn't do anything. Pin 4 doesn't do anything, and neither does 5. Alright, we'll go to the other side. Nothing on 1. 2 feels a bit strange. 3, nothing. Little click on 4. 5 was the same, bit of counter rotation. Okay, so 1 gave a bit of counter rotation, then a set. Hopefully a set. These Japanese dimple locks like this tend to have these really tiny little lips on everything and lots of overset traps. Okay, so that's about all I'm learning from that side. Go back to the left. Nothing on 1 or 2. 3, no. 4, no. Nothing on 5. No, I may have overset something, which is entirely possible. Felt like a set on 4 on the left. I'm going to go back to the right side, see what we got. Definitely felt like 1 was going to give a little bit of counter rotation. Okay, so it gave a little bit and hopefully a set. Nothing on 2 or 3. Nothing on 4. And there we go, it was 5 down the back of the right hand side. I haven't gutted this lock yet, mainly because the core actually comes out through the front, not the back. You can see that is peaked. So I guess now's as good a time as any to learn how to gut it. I might just slide out these pieces as best I can without stabbing myself. Let's see what we've got here. I've got this little thing here. Look, I'll give you a zoom in on the action in case I stab myself. At least it'll be a little bit of entertainment. Whoops, daisy. Alright, so there's a spring. Alright, so everyone remember, the pink tray is the top. So let's dump out. Oh, actually, you know what? I should lock that back up first. Whee, there goes another spring. I do know where that went. It's over there. That way. Okay, so there's only 2 pins in the top. Let's see if we can dump some of them out. Holy crap, they are weird looking pins. Look at that. Oh, it's 2 parts. So a driver and a key pin. Okay, so the driver seems to be flat, and the key pin has a sort of a dimple in it, with a serration. Interesting. And that one will be the same, except the driver has a serration in it. Anyway, let me bring these up for a close-up. Okay, so that's the first set. Alright, now next one. See if I can get this little thing bent up. Get it out of the hole. They've got a habit of punching that last one down into a cylinder. Okay, so that moved. Good. Move it a little bit more. Try and expose one of the chambers. Coming up to the first chamber now. Alright, so blue is going to be the right hand side. I think we'll start gutting the same way I had the other one, which is that. So we're going to get that spring out of there. And dump the pin, hopefully, if there's enough room. Sorry, I'm learning to gut this because I've never done it before. Alright, dump the first set of pins. And it is very similar to the last setup. I think they're all going to be the same. I'll give you a quick view of this. And then I'll cut the rest of it. And give you a close-up of the pins after. Alright. Spring. And there's the pin and spring again. Not sure what the little dimples are on top of the key pins. But anyway. I'm sure they serve a purpose. Okay, so next one. Doesn't want to come out. Now I've got everything jumping everywhere. There we go. And that was a little spooled version of those pins. So that'll be where I'm getting those false sets from. Little tiny spool. Next chamber. This is chamber 4. And again with the weirdness, that one seems to be spooled as well. Okay, so there were more chambers than I thought there were. Whee! Those pins just like running away. Another spool version and a serrated key pin. I'm using the magnetic properties of this to get the springs out. And there's the last pin for that side, I would assume. Lots of nastiness in there. Okay, so that's that one empty. I'll give you a quick zoom on those. So that's the nastiness that's in them. Spooled drivers, serrated and tapered key pins. And one more side, which is this one. Bend that up out of the chamber that it's been punched down into and give it a push along. Well, that one's nice and easy now. A little bit further and we'll get that first one out. Whoopsie, a little bit far, but it should be right. Alright, one more pinning tray. Take out the spring. Let's dump that. Come on. Okay, so that's out. There's another spooled driver. Looks like a serrated key pin. Okay, so the driver came out alright. Come on, out you come. There it is. Black mat and black pins. This is not working out well so far. Alright, next. So this is the third driver. Let that spring go. Okay. Well, they both came out good. There's a serrated driver. So I'm not sure if this is an alpha lock or the YKK lock. Not really 100% certain. Or something else completely different. Alright, that's not coming out. Come on. There we go. Try not to hit too hard to mess up all the rest of the pins. Should be one more on this side maybe. Got it. Alright, so there was 5 on the right, 6 on the left and 2 at the top. And again, the cylinder doesn't come out. I would assume it's held in by these pins. I don't want to destroy this because I do like this lock, but you can tell there's nothing left in there. So there's 5 holes, 2 holes, 6 holes, all populated, which is good. Alright, so let's do a bit of a run over the pins then. Well, this is the last side. So serrated key pins, and then you've got some spooled drivers and a serrated driver. Put them all together, zoom out a touch, and there you have it. So Alpha on one side, YKK AP on the other side, and the key card, it's from Fuki, but I'm not really sure. Oh, there's tier key, but that could mean anything. And there's Hori as well, so there's a whole bunch of different names on this. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that.